starting off, before we cut anything or sand anything or anything like that, we need to start learning how to measure and mark out. So the first thing that's important is to have a very sharp pencil, okay, because the sharper that point, the more accurate that line is. So if you can imagine that you have a very blunt pencil and that's like a 1 mil, 2 mil wide line, then you don't know where to cut, whereas if you can get it down to 1/2 mil, it's a lot more accurate. All right. Rulers, okay, to start with, the first 100 mil have millimeters and 1/2 millimeter markings, so that can get a little bit busy. From 100 mil on, okay, they're only 1 millimeter markings. We've got this here, which is a SetSquare. All right, some of these are in inches. This one is in millimeters, so it's not as old as some of the others, but the ones up on there, we have some that have probably been here since the start of this school, which is a very long time ago, so don't rely on the measurement that's on there. It'll probably be wrong. If we were to mark out on this piece here to do a joint like this one, okay, so we want to take out half of that at 40 mil down. The best way to do it, start with your ruler, okay, and you're going to mark 40 mil along. I always start from the 100, okay, so like I said before with the 1/2 millimeters, it gets a little busy on your eyes. So if you start from the 100, line each end up, each side of the ruler up with the end of your material, mark out the 40 mil there. So we've got a tiny little line there. We haven't gone all the way across. Okay, we can then use a SetSquare to give us a perfectly square line to this edge here. Okay, because this bit here and that bit there, they're at 90 degrees to each other. So this edge lines up and sits on this face of your timber here, which will give you a perfectly 90-degree square line directly across. You can always check that with a ruler and measure the other side to make sure, just in case if someone drops it, it can get a bit loose sometimes, but they're all pretty accurate, so that's the best way to do it. Sharp pencil, use a ruler to start your line, and then this one here to make it perfectly square along from the edge.